Thanks for understanding there. So more shout outs to do here. So Old Ugly Bastard just did our first super chat of the day, $5, and says, your rationale for putting Disco Elysium down, I like how he terms it, putting it down like a dog, geez, is totally valid and logical, but mentally ill, outraged merchants will still cry about it. Of course, they'll say it's a wage quit, to which I'll respond, well, yeah, I said originally that it wasn't doing well at all, and this was a rare exception where I was going to keep playing it because there was a small group of people who wanted it and were supporting it. Like, again, it's like any other business. If something isn't working for your business, which is your livelihood, your way to make a living, do you keep doing the thing that doesn't work? Or do you try to find things to do? Why would you repeat the bad action that no one likes? Right? No one would understand that. People would call you an idiot. What do they say? What's the definition of madness? Keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome? Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you want me to do? Just keep streaming it anyway and having everyone complain that the game is boring, don't play it, and have no one support? Like, why would I do that? But I'll be the villain here because these idiots aren't logical. They'll say that, oh, it's bad he wage quit. What is your point? No, really, when they say that term, let's actually analyze this now for a second, okay? My job is to entertain an audience with public content to the extent where people will enjoy it and reciprocate with financial support so I can make a living and continue to finance all of this so we can keep making more content. So if I wage quit something, what's wrong with that? Can anyone actually explain? Am I supposed to just endlessly do things no one wants and then make no reciprocating income because of it and go out of business? Is that the right thing to do? Or is that the insanely stupid, brainless thing to do that an idiot would do? Right? And I'm not saying that there wouldn't always be a situation where maybe I would do something that isn't doing well. For example, I really stuck it out with Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, and that was the game that frequently wasn't hitting goals, right? So there definitely are times when I make the exception, but you have to understand that it has to be the exception. It can't be the rule. If the rule is just play whatever and just hope for the best, I'll be out of business. I have to be doing things to entertain you guys, okay? And that's getting increasingly more tricky. Why? I'll tell you why. Because games aren't as good anymore. When you got big blockbuster companies like Ubisoft releasing Assassin's Creed Shadows or BioWare releasing Dragon Age Veilguard, right? These incredibly boring installments of giant franchises that used to get everyone excited and put butts in seats for a playthrough. Now they're just so bad, right? So what are you supposed to do? This year, I'm definitely doing different stuff. I'm taking a different approach. I'm listening to your feedback constantly. I'm pivoting from game to game, project to project to find the things that are working and the things that aren't. Okay? We're doing indie games. We're doing different things. Maybe now, because we're not doing Disco Elysium anymore, we could try other indie games. We could bring back indie game night and you guys could suggest indie games to try and go from there, right? It's this simple. If I can sit here for 2.5 hours and talk with you guys, just doing open discussion and Q&A on a chill night stream, and I can hit a support goal doing that, but then I play a particular game and I can't make more than $40, I think we know where the problem lies. It's not me. It's what I'm doing with the time that I'm on stream. Certain games just don't work. You guys find them boring. You'd rather sit here and just talk to me for 2 hours than see me play a boring game, right? Now, boring is subjective. I don't particularly think that Disco Elysium is boring, but I'm trying to do the right thing and jump from project to project until we find the stuff that sticks and works, right? Right now, definitely Oblivion Remastered is working. You guys have enjoyed the Minecraft stuff I'm doing, right? We're going to jump around a little bit. We got new stuff coming up soon. We've got Metal Eden coming out. Then we've got Doom. Then we've got other things at the end of May. There's a new fighting game collection coming out. We've got, of course, Elden Ring Night Rain coming out. We've got a variety of stuff happening, right? And so it's not always going to work, but it will work from time to time when you find the right game. And if it doesn't, then you jump to something else. So go ahead and call it a wage quit. That's what a smart person does. When someone is working hard, but what they're working hard to do isn't actually satisfying their customer base, they then pivot and adjust and find success, right? If you're running a restaurant and you absolutely are determined on putting out fried chicken, but everyone in the neighborhood says, we don't want fried chicken, we want Italian food, do you keep making fried chicken and not have any sales? Or do you say, I need to change the methodology of my restaurant because this is what people in this area want, and then you make the Italian food so you can make money and keep being successful? Or do you just get stubborn, keep making fried chicken no one wants, and then close your business because you made no money, right? So there you have it. Okay. So it is what it is. All right. Sorry about Disco Elysium. Let's continue. We actually have In Dead. We appreciate your ignoring trolls and negativity. When you don't, I usually leave, so keep it up. Yeah, and here's the thing. All right. First of all, when everyone says lol cow, what does that mean? Oh, it's someone who we prod and we harass on the internet to get an outcome, and then they give you that outcome, and then we can all laugh at it, right? So by ignoring their nonsense, I don't give them the outcome they want, and then they have nothing to talk about. All right. I give them a boring day. Oh, there's no DSP news today. He didn't freak out today on stream. Right. And in addition, the thing is, when I respond to their stuff logically, which I try to, it doesn't matter. These aren't logical people. Right. These are illogical dunces who the reason they say and do this stuff is to get the rise and to laugh and to just be stupid internet bullies. They don't care about reality. They don't care about honest answers or the truth of how things are. They just want that toxic drama. That's what they're fishing for, right? They're literally casting out the line. Hope he bites today. Hope he bites today. So there's no point in bothering with the crap, you know? So thank you, Cade. And yeah, I just don't want to bother with their crap anymore. I don't see the point. It's just a waste of everybody's time. The truth is my real fans wouldn't even say this kind of stuff, wouldn't ask. They get what I'm saying, right? My real fans would be like, yeah, we were on the Disco Elysium streams. They were boring. We don't want that game anymore. We get why you're quitting it. They wouldn't be sitting there screaming, wage quit, because they're like, yeah, well, we want you to quit. That was the point. We actually wanted you to quit because we didn't like it, you know? Okay. All right. So good stuff there. Thank you for the early support. Please, let's keep it rolling. Thank you for the tips. Thanks for the super chat. We could do for some memberships. And also we could do for some subs today. Like I said, so far this week, only one sub on Kick from all of yesterday. It would be great to get some more momentum in that regard. So if you're on Kick and you like the content, please support it today. Old Ugly Bastard just did a $10 super chat. He says, literally every streamer drops games that don't make the money or it's boring to their audience. At least you're trying to play these games. Most streamers will just play stream bait flavor of the month crap. I'm well aware of this. And that's the thing. It's funny because I believe the saying is what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? If it's good for everyone else, then it should be good for me too. But it seems like because people want to turn me into this lol cow crap on the internet, right? That's why they act like that. Well, we know that if we treat Phil unfairly and we bring up wage quit in regards to a game he quits, he'll get angry and he'll bring it up and he'll freak out about it on a podcast. And now we have our news clip, our blip for the day that we can now cover and make clickbait content and get our mentally challenged audience to watch and toss money at. So I'm just not going to do it anymore. I'm just not going to care about this kind of stuff, trying to bait me with a tip, trying to get me to say something, inflammatory. No, we're just going to chill together and have a good time. And you can pick at your own ass all day, wondering when you're going to have another piece of content because you're not going to get one. Big Baba Phil with a gifted membership this morning.